200 miles of New York City. Otherwise known as a place of "Get out of the way, you freaking maniac!" A terrible accent. Terrible. It wasn't even a New York accent. No, I'm not in voice. No one joins, so I'm just not going to waste my time. So, Buick Special. We've just stuck some hard tires on it. That was a southern accent. I don't know if that was even a southern accent. So, the 200 miles of New York City. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be up against, but it seems to be a variety of cars. What do you mean Liberty City? Dude, Liberty City was based around 3 other cities. One of which was actually... what? California? No. It was based around some city, I can't remember. Anyway, each island was a city. So, we're up against... ooh, we're not up against that much of a challenge. We've got a V8 Vantage, of course. There's a Mustang Cobra R. There's a Lotus. There's an Esprit Sport 350. 2 TVRs, and then my Buick Special. Alright, now, usual strategy here. I do half, and B-Spec Barney does the rest. Excuse me. Come on. So to American cars. Yeah, exactly. Oh my lord, I was looking at chat. Where's your wheel spinning? Weirdest thing about having 1080p 30 frames a second is that the input lag's less, which is surprising. Also, that chin needs to be reduced. Shall lower that now. There we are. Although now the side's off. This is going to be a weird stream and a weird video because stuff is moving. I remember Peugeot. Oh, this is terrible. Please work for me. There we are. That's better. It's been looking for in second gear. Well, it does have loads of torque. I'm going to say Gran Turismo's because later Forzas would have that ridiculous chicane. Past the Lotus. It's just hit the wall. Congratulations, good sir. New York's Forza 1 was fine, I guess, but the pits were after. For some reason, the pits were after the The pits in Forza's New York went after the finishing line, which was weird. Yeah, this surrounds Wall Street. I think this actually surrounds Broadway and Wall Street. I can't remember. Prost had 3 F1 podiums. How was that possible? They had such a terrible engine to work with. Oop. Yep, that is called a wall. So this race is going to take us, what, 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's too late on the brakes. Well, it's a light in a Spree V8. $19.99 Trulli. Ah, that's right. Trulli did go with. He was with Prost Peugeot. Whoa! Either the T350 or the Cerberus, I would say, is behind it. .147, that was terrible. Stop! Yeah, the old V8 Advantage was a really heavy thing. With your wheel spinning. It's wheel spinning in third. There we go. God, this thing has loads of torque. The early in GT2, yes, it was. It was OP beyond belief, and entered in events where it shouldn't really have entered. He also does NASCAR. I do wish this thing would stop wheel spinning in an unnecessary gear. No French driver ever got the podium at the Brazilian Grand Prix. I was about to say Esteban Ocon, but he never really got a podium, did he? Oh, we'll spin. I don't think... Well, for 20 years, I believe so, yeah. No, he's not... No, Charles Leclerc isn't from France. Whoa! What in God's name? I am not sure what even happened there. Oh, that's right. Pierre Gasly actually did get a podium. Actually, no. That would actually be reversed. That was a reverse decision. The podium went to Carlos Sainz instead. Yeah. We're 10 minutes in. That means, yeah, this race is going to take well over 2 hours to do. That was very close. Why is it wheel spinning when I'm turning? Well, the Aims to Sports Car Challenge. I think, maybe, I can't remember. Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, he was, but ultimately he never got it. But he's still a damn good driver nonetheless, and I hope... Meanwhile, I'm full of pizza. I'm full of burritos. And mini cinnamon rolls, which were homemade. My brothers are full of pizza. They didn't want the burritos for some reason. Alright, 144.001. God, I wish this wouldn't wheel spin. I dread to know what B-Spec Barney's going to be like. Nah. When the AI screws up, yeah. I don't know what sponsorships to get, really. We're very close to 1,000 subs, but I need to be making better content for people to actually take me a little bit seriously. I would say about 2 hours, 20 minutes. Starting with B. I guess that works as a corner. Oh, come on. Carl just wants to show off. Yeah, it wants to show off his burnout skills, which it's not. Idiots doing donuts in parking lots. What, cars and what? Pretty much like a night version of cars and coffee. "24 seconds ahead of the Lotus." Veteran Garco go for Jordan in 1991. Oh, that's when they had the pep. That's when they had the 7-Up livery. Would it be surprising if the V8 Vantage was actually sold to a London taxi driver mid-season? Yeah. Great way to get rid of your sponsorships. God, I wish I put a bloody limited slip diff on this now. Great job. Yep, and he surprised the world. I have a feeling I may need to change these tyres in a few laps. Why is it spinning its wheels? figure 8 map. Yeah, it kind of does. Welcome to the future. Cars were impounded. Well, we don't know what it is yet. So maybe we don't know if it's lost. Be surprised if it was actually. Yeah, once we see the pit strategies, then yeah, we're gonna see who's where. I think the T350C is heavier because the T350 was designed to be a Grand Tourer. So it had double glazing, it had thicker carpets. That was close. That was a 141. Well, I'm catching up to the back marker. Let's find out. Although I have intermediates. I'll probably put mediums on this, see if it fixes the wheel spin. Box for comfort hards. So the Lotus is indeed second still, which is amazing. Yeah, the Motorsports Elise would probably be the best car here because there's no weight. Plus, it's got loads of torque from the Toyota engine that it has. Right, what am I coming up to? That is the Aston. That is in last. All of his honours can appear in this race, so that the Elise won't do much. Kinda. That's what happens when you slipstream. Well, it's either the C12 or the C12S. You just ever pog. Do an interrogator and punt them. No. .143 because of that war hit. God, WCW 2000. Stop! Yeah, I didn't get that either, fanboy. The best wrestling. I love how wheel spins in third for no good reason. Oh lord, so is world champion. I remember that. And he won it because he was speared through a cage. That was the whole point of it, though. It all started. That even started with the normal car cup in GT1. That was the second longest event in the game, I think. Anyway. Well, second longest. I think it's the fourth longest championship in the game. Alright, Barney's going to need to... Barney? I mean, me. I'm going to need to pit in a couple laps because the tyres are starting to go. Yeah, and he didn't want to win it. Mini drifter in the Buick America. In the Buick slice of American pie. Right, what am I catching up to? Are these the is this the Camaro and the Mustang? There is no. Oh, that's right. Yes. What am I thinking? No, it was the Corvette and the. Oh my God. There are two TVRs, Aston Martin, Lotus and Mustang. Also, when this ordeal is all over, which I'm hoping it's soon, going back to work, and then what I'm going to be doing is buying Resident Evil 3 for my dad. Just for him to play. Maybe Resident Evil 2. That is the Mustang. That is in 5th. Front tyres are getting a bit mushy. Wait to represent American Mustang. Viper wasn't available. Formula 4 when? Never. I don't want to be I don't want to race formulas. If I'm ever going to be racing, I want to race in GT cars. Oh my god, please car, don't wallow. That's a TVR T350C. Aston Martin's pitted in. That sounds nothing like a V8. Now the T350C is heavier than the Cerbera. Also, the Cerbera has got a more powerful engine and it's got better suspension made for cornering. And it's lighter. Talk about mass advertising. The Tuscan, I would say, is faster. But it would have to be the Tuscan 2. The Tuscan 1 had very bad steering and it handled terribly due to some weird aerodynamics. Right, and it goes. It's fuel as well because it won't do another 18 laps. Oh god, for speed. I've already got a speed 12. I could have used that if I wanted to. Barney can pull it to 20 laps. Yeah, he's a bit more efficient on the tyres. Mainly because he's not as aggressive as me. No wheel spin for you, my friend. Oh, Barney! Ah! Pits on lap 16. No, it pitted. Pits on lap 17, I believe. Right, the speed 6 is coming in. Yeah, but if you remember the Fiat 500 from the 1,000 miles. Longer for the Lotus, yeah. Right, the T350's going in as well. Yeah, they were still happening in Japan anyway. Just not in front of crowds still. They've got very small crowds. I'm moving to Japan. Wow, I made the corner. That's amazing. Yeah, but they're not very big crowds. I would say about crowds of 50. Big crowds, I doubt they'll be coming back anytime soon. Certainly not in the States. They'll be probably back by about August, if things get under control. Well, what hasn't lapped it? That's the question, going man. Which are wheel spinning? Mustang's into pit. Oh, sorry, the Super Formula is a thing. Whoa! Jesus. Calderon spun at some point. T350's already pitted. Really should be slow through that chicane. Yeah, but unlike F2, there's way less events. Saved it. You had a tweet that was liked by Nick Cassidy. Nice. I hope Nick Cassidy does get into Formula 1 one day, because he is certainly worthy. Yeah. That's the Cerberus in Moonraker Black. Oh, that's a drag race. think I know where you're getting that info from now. Can't remember the dude's name. He's an Australian. Has recently been blowing up. Right, we're 14 laps from allowing B-Spec Barney to do his job. And we are nearly 40 minutes into the race. You're a made man. Hey, Zaki, how you doing? What did you do? Come on! Yep, he certainly is. I think he's got enough super license points to actually, you know, get into F1 now. Well, better than wheel spinning the car. Marcus Armstrong. Well, you think that's Nick Cassidy? $5 hours and 12 minutes. What, to do 1,000 miles? Did you do B-Spec everything? I take it you did. Australian driver. Oh god, the thousands of Fuji 1,000 kilometers. I remember I got to do that at some point. It's about an hour longer than the longest race for the 1,000 miles. Talk about an Australian driver. No, Nick Cassidy. I think he's got more than enough. I think he's got more than enough S-Lot super license points now. I beat the C9, S787B, R92, R89, a Speed 8. Oh god. Excuse me, Vantage for the second time. I reckon he used the F1 car. Oh, that's right, because it can't have any better tyres. It can't have any harder tyres than medium. A Honda Element. Now, I don't think he's that uncool. And it's a high-speed track, so barely any advantage over the Group C's. Yeah, kinda. God damn it. I need to stop braking so late. This camera is so sickening. Awful. Look at its spectacles. Oh lord, it's got the biggest glasses in the world. Look at that lean. I've seen school buses lean less than this. Oh lord. You're not had a drink. I've got a drink. Finally made it. Don't tea and drive. Don't do that. I don't even have any tea. I've got Fanta next to me. Oh god. Oh, a Caterham F1, yes, I remember that failure. Right, we're 9 laps away. Doing multi-year contracts. Yeah, that's what kind of got them fired in the first place. Well, gone in the first place. They couldn't afford anything. As a result, Caterham stuck with their guns and did their Caterham racing series. Yep. Two of which were very big drivers, and then and Shaw Pick. That's all I can say. Two big famous drivers and Shaw Pick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Vandergaard is BS. Well, it's kind of what led them to their doom. Oh god, the Cerberus is now in... Is that the Cerberus or is that the T350 that's in first? Second, I mean. Sat behind the Esprit for a long time. Oof. Oof. Well, we're starting to catch the gaggle, so who knows? Come on. Looks like a Cerberus. Yeah, somehow he finished. Somehow he finished with blurred vision, that's right. We're 50 minutes in. Well, 51 minutes in now. At least I got drunk after 2 drinks. Well, it was massively dehydrated, so I guess it would work. That was a fail. I love how the flames just come out of this with every gear change. Gear change down anyway. I mean, just watch again. Also, we're 7 laps to go till Barney gets in. Beautiful. God, I love the attention to detail to this game. There's a barrier. Did Japan a few years ago. God. Did I mention how stupid this song really is? We have talked about it before. Oh, I thought so. Yeah. They just had to blow out a few verses. Well, a couple of words like drugs. God, I wish I'd stop hitting that wall. Change it back to this view because I'm starting to feel sick from looking at that view. Come on. There they are. That's the Mustang. Oh Lord. Right, 4 laps till Barney gets in. Hi, Mustang. See ya. That's the TBI. Is that the T? That is a T350. What the hell? What the hell is this? Actually, no. I think the Cerberus is up ahead. Where's the server at then? Break. Well, that's certainly going to screw up its tyres. don't do it. Easy with the wheel spin. Oh, we come out to 1 hour. Yeah, this race is going to take about 2 hours, 20 minutes. Oh god. A yawn blocked my view. Oh, the Aston's pitting in again. Oh, this song goes on forever and ever and ever. Right, last lap, and then Barney goes in. Actually, I might do 2 more laps. See how long it see how long it really goes. Yeah, let's do 2 more laps. Because then it'll be half and half. Be fair share. Come on. Wow, the understeer's really starting to kick in now. However, I shall soldier on for the last lap. See what I do in this view. Wow, that dive. I didn't know it was exaggerated in this view. God, it's like my chin is about to touch the ground in this thing. Server is finally pitting, and the Lotus has overtaken it. Of course, the Lotus will eventually pit, and the server will take back its throne. Also, that was weird. Let's see that again. Oh god, I did not expect that. Actual physical camera blur shake. Alright, Barney, get yourself in. Let's see how you do. Oh boy. Here we go. It is go now, and the TBR is pitting. God, look at that thing. It actually does look alright. Where's the Lotus? It's a bit slivery. Does it pit this lap? I don't know. No, it's not pitting. There's the Cerberus. In all its straight six glory. Mustang's overtaken the T350. That sounds nothing like a V8. Neither does that. That sounds like an old diesel. Put his pace up. Turn up, overtake. Don't know what the hell this song is anyway. I like how it shows 60 frames a second on my television, yet it doesn't show 60 frames a second on OBS. Well, 50 frames a second. Oh, the Mustang's pitting in. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, Barney. Excellent. You'll be getting a bonus for this. I wonder what that was for a minute. Do. There is the Lotus. Speeding down. It's catching up to... Oh god, it just hit the wall. What's it catching up to? Oh, it's catching up to the Mustang. About to lap the Mustang. And there goes the T350C. No, that's the Cerberus Speed 6. Meanwhile, 3 laps ahead of the Aston. Now, how fast are you going across the line, Barney? Let's see. $139 miles an hour. How fast is the Aston going? 130. God, here comes the Lotus. Look at the Lotus go. That was definitely a lot faster than 132, that's for sure. The Lotus, I believe, was doing 140 through there. See how fast it goes. Here we go. Speeding down now, 130. 139 miles an hour. So it's the same speed as good old B-Spec Barney. I don't know the lyrics to this song. I know it's one of the most famous songs of all time, but I don't even know the lyrics. Sad. On 52.2 and the tyres are barely warm yet. Barney does seem to be doing very well. Keeping the tyres in check. Ought to be. I mean, he's got loads of points now. It should prepare him for the Nürburgring and Le Mans later down the line. Don't crash, man. No, he hasn't crashed, despite having all drum brakes. I reckon the Lotus is definitely going to be pitting in this lap because that's been sliding and slivering. I love the sound of that Lotus, though. Even though it's the completely wrong sound. Oh, lordy. Oh, let's catch up to the T350. Meanwhile, here's the Cerberus going through the big bad chicane soon. Have a look at the race monitor, see who is fastest. It's currently the Lotus that is fastest. But of course, that's got to pit soon because, well, why wouldn't it? It's going to last the best on tyres. I don't know why it doesn't show me tyres or stints or anything for the rest. It's so, that is just ridiculous. The Lotus is starting to slow down now because the tyres are definitely going off. Like that. Synchronized crashing. Oh boy. Speed of that thing is crazy. It's like a big green speeding bullet, that Buick. Now what's this lap gonna be? Because it's very slow right now. Oh, 147. So it is very slowly catching up to the Buick. If that's the case, I may have to jump in. Although, to be honest, it is on hard tyres, so I guess it kind of makes a difference. Well, 49.3, so he's getting faster now. Now that the tyres have decided to warm up a bit. Maybe you can claw back a bit of that time that you lost. Yeah, he's starting to claw back some time now. That Lotus has definitely got to start pitting soon. I reckon it'll pit the next lap. Because lap times are starting to really dwindle now. What do we get? 146.6. That's definitely an improvement. Warm tyres are definitely doing the job. Now, what's the Lotus going to get? We go crossing the line. 149.6. Yeah, it's going to have to pit soon after getting past this Mustang. If it goes past the Mustang, look at it. There we go. No, it's not the Mustang, is it? It's the Aston. How did I confuse that with the lean Aston? Right, is this going to catch up to Lotus? It's 149 to beat. Ooh, 147.6. That is definitely clawing back some time. Starting to show off his prowess now that he's been properly trained. Do 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 do. Na, 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 na. This song is not that great to me. Oh, what are you doing, Barney? You've just lost. You're losing time here. Well, he is certainly keeping the tyres in check. So maybe he'll actually last more than 18 laps, or 20. Let's see how long he really lasts. Let's see if he can last 64. The Lotus is certainly starting to slow down now, so... What was its last lap time? 147, so... I don't know. But the Cerber is starting to really pick up the pace now. Although it did just hit the wall. Do 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 do. Good night. That speed drives a bit like I used to do. Well, just hit the wall. Oh, it's pitting. It has officially pitted. We all know what that means. Here comes the Cerber. It's about to overtake on its decently warm tyres. Oh, it's off. Oh, can it get the lead? No, it can't. There it goes. And it's just... it just stormed past. Now, there's a good question. What's faster? A Speed 6 or V8 Esprit that's been lightened a tad? Hit 140. 150 before braking. 151 before braking. However, both did hit the wall. That's not going to do good for its tyres, is it? Calling it 47 miles an hour. Oh, 44. That is going to start pulling away, but of course that is on older tyres, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? You go your way and... Meanwhile, here's the Buick. Doing very well in its tyres. They're still nice and warm. They're barely worn, and he has not crashed. I don't think he's crashed once. He has definitely started to learn. Although I'm not prepared to push his pace a bit because there's just not much of a point. I'll go my way and... in addition to other workout stuff. Hey, if you feel it, man, that means your muscles going to start to grow, and that means you're going to look good. Oh, God, look at it. It's still headbutting the wall. Leading Lotus. You used to be in a Bond. Actually, no, that's an old Lotus SC Turbo. I was going to say that Lotus was a Bond car at one point, a submarine. But then I realised no, that was a 1982 Lotus that did that, or 84. I can't specifically remember. His tires are starting to go very light green. Fairly light green, but it's not enough for me to be worried. Plus, he's done 14 laps and the tires are still very good without him spinning out to death, so maybe he's got the power under control. Oh man, my neck, my neck, my neck. He's using fuel well as well, which is surprising. I never expected that. 148, so now he's on pace with the Esprit and Speed 6. Yeah, kinda, but he was doing 149s earlier, which is a little bit concerning. Ah, stop hitting the wall, you fool! Oh my lord. Cerber and the Esprit is still fighting, I think. Although I think the Esprit has dropped off horribly. Meanwhile, the Mustang and the Vantage are fighting for who? Oh, the Vantage is pitting. Okay, that's it. And you get. Man, look at that Lotus go. On lap 52, so he's done 14 laps on these tyres. Coming up to 15 laps on these tyres. I don't need to pit soon yet. Let's see if we can lose 60 laps. Although, let's have a look first. So the Cerber and the Lotus are on its pace, kind of, but they're on newer tyres. So I don't know. But this is on harder tyres, which means it can't grip as well. But at the same time, it lasts way longer than those. And it has a bigger fuel tank. Although we still have to pit every now and then. I don't know. I just don't know. It's a bit off right now. Easy now, Barney. Jesus. Alright, it's on half a tank. Cerber, I think, may pit this lap. Let's find out. That Lotus is still a fair bit behind the Cerberus. Cerberus in second for now because the Lotus pitted. Hello. Oh lordy. Real duel. Yeah. Duel, alright. Jesus. How's Barney doing around here? Barney's doing very well. He's keeping the tyres well in check. Although he keeps hitting the wall sometimes, which is a bit worrying. But you know. Two Brits wanted to see their mark on Wall Street. Excuse me, I don't want to be on Wall Street. Speed 6, yeah. About to say. I don't want my mark on it yet. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh boy. Okay, you should the LAN? No. I ain't using no LAN. The 1500 Deluxe. No. Oh, he's catching up to something. Oh, the Cerberus pitting. Cerberus is pitting, and the Lotus is coming into play. And the Lotus has just taken second from the Cerberus, which means the Cerberus has got to get a move on. Mustang, I think the Mustang's just going to be easy pickings for this Lotus. It's just not going to slow it down fast enough. just pushed it into the wall. But then again, so it pushed itself into the wall. I wonder if the Cerberus might do the same. Now it's on fresh tyres. Oh, it's braking. Oh, it didn't brake hard enough. Oh, dearie me. Meanwhile, B-Spec Barney is on his 57th lap. Here we go. What's last? Is that Aston? Yeah, it's the Aston. Hey, my number. Even with the SVT push, it still hit the wall. Yeah, because the AI is dumb around here. Real dumb. 135 to brake. Yeah, look at that. Look at Barney. Now that is some good handling. Don't mind, I will be 5 minutes. I will be right back. But for now, I think I might just hold this up. Just for now. I'll be right back. All right, it looks like he's going to be coming in now. And I'll put him on. T4s are silent on C5. Yeah, the C4s were heavy. Real heavy for some reason. Despite being made of, well, plastic. But you know... So I'm back. I is back. Alright, come on in, Barney. Here we go. ...2004. But they didn't have enough time to model it and get the engine nut and whatnot. So in reality, it really wouldn't have mattered if it was made in 2004. It wouldn't have mattered because it came out too late, and they started development back in something like 2003 even. Alright. How far back is the Lotus now? It's still a lap behind, but it is not that far off. Cerberus certainly catching up. Lotus is certainly going to be pitting in and around the next 6 laps. With a C0 Corvette. Oh Lord. Just in denial. It's true. Well, apart from the fact that it is mid-engine now. What if I'm getting dumber? Oh lordy. Lotus bulleting through. And there's the Cerber. Oh, the Cerber is not too far behind now. Also, we're about to enter hour 2. I love the sound of that BeQuiet. I really do. It's such an obnoxiously loud and rumbling sound, but it's great. see what this got. 147, 147.6. So I'm on YouTube chat now. I don't know what is going on with Twitch right now. Twitch seems to be getting a massive overload of bandwidth. Absolute overload of streaming. So I'm not surprised Twitch is going to be like this. If Twitch is going to be like this for a long time, I may just switch back to YouTube because it'll just be faster. But then you'll probably miss out on the low latency stuff, which is actually what got me back to Twitch in the first place, is because of low latency. YouTube doesn't seem to offer that to a lot of people for whatever reason they must have got. K-I-L-L. Those viewer wise, it's probably just on fanboys, and then YouTube certainly does have better, a more refined service when it comes to actual streaming bandwidth, because they've been doing it for years. But you know, this is what happens when this is what happens when you get a massive influx of data come through your servers. Everything slows down. I think it's now you switch back to Twitch. It'll stop in every few seconds. Yeah, Twitch's HTML5 player is a mess. Even when I was watching ads. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, man. It's still doing it, but not as much. It's probably a browser problem then. Oh, we're 11 laps to go. Come up to 10 laps to go, actually. And we're about to cross the 2-hour barrier. Also, that's just me hitting my desk. 157 crossing that bit. Ooh, Cerberus coming to get it. Coming like a speeding bullet. Meanwhile, here's the T350C, which isn't doing very much. The Lotus definitely. I'm not too sure about the Cerberus. About the Mustang. Let's see how that does. Look at it go. And there's the lonely Aston Martin. Doing very poorly indeed. Big, heavy, slow, disastrous. Or it's essentially a DB7 with a bigger V8. Or 1 minute 54. That's awful. Meanwhile, here comes the speeding bullet. Lotus still 1 lap behind, but it is starting to hunt it down. But it does have a pit stop. Assuming Barney doesn't screw anything up, it's in the bag. Well, the Buick's starting to catch up to the Aston, so I don't know if it's going to slow down a lot. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's gonna have it on the straight. Here we go. It's going downtown now. Downtown straight. How much suck would it get from this? Oh, the Aston is pitting. Unusual turn of events there. Oh, looks like the Lotus is... No, the Lotus isn't pitting yet. Oh boy. Come on, Barney. You got it in the bag. Just don't screw it up. The Lotus is really starting to charge on it. I'm not sure about the Cerberus. I think the Cerberus, I think it is starting to catch it. Yeah, it is by nearly a second. The Buick is just a bit slower than the Lotus. But of course, it is a lap down, so yeah. Oh boy. Come on, Lotus, you got to pit soon enough. Your tyres must be absolutely trashed. Cerberus is starting to catch up. But by how much is it catching up by? Ooh, it's catching up by a fair bit now. The last lap it was 147.8. Well, I don't know. Oh, the Lotus is pitting. It is pitting. I knew it had to eventually. Question is, how long will the Cerberus last? Come on, come on. We're nearly coming up to 5 laps to go. Ooh, the Lotus isn't actually that far behind the Cerberus. There was a quick pit stop by it then. So lap time we got 148.9. The Lotus, oh, it's already done. It already did its pit stop, so it doesn't really count there, does it? So let's keep a watch on this for now. face. I'm back from my race. How did you do, man? P3. Oh, nice. P3. Well done, man. Four laps to go. You should be, man. That was a getting P3 in your debut is great, man. That's a great result. Also at Macau, yeah. You had a rocket start, nice. Alright, 3 laps to go now. Now, 3 laps to go. Jump 4 places in 2 turns. Oh, beautiful, man. Oh, the Cerberus in. Oh, Lord. Oh, here comes the Lotus. Oh, we didn't get out in time. No, we didn't get out in time. That means the Lotus is just blitzed past the Cerberus. But it's not that far behind, so who knows? Who knows? Will it overtake? Oh, it's getting a bit skittish. Let's see how fast the Cerberus can be while it's hot on the heels of the Lotus. This is going to be a very interesting fight for second. I had a crash and I moved on to through to the last chicane. Nice, man. Okay, didn't crash as severely as the Lotus, but still. Certainly faster on a straight, but the Lotus has got better handling. Alright, 53 miles an hour going to the first part of the square. 50. Ooh, come on. $89 miles an hour going for about shade. Ooh, 89 as well. You can see it in the distance. Crash I moved on last night. Came through the pack. Beautiful. Actually, I think I already read that. What am I doing? No, wait, I didn't read that. Alright, Lotus, 141 on the straight. 139 on the straight for the Cerberus. $60 miles an hour going across the zebra. Ooh, it's just a tad faster in some corners. Have a look, 32 seconds braking. What about the Cerberus? About the same time, so they're really on the same pace. Ooh, but we're coming up to the final lap. Ooh, come on, Cerberus. It's Cerberus versus Lotus for second position. This is a very interesting fight now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on the last lap. A pile up at the hairpin. Like every Macau race ever, there's always a pile up somewhere. Let's see what lap times it can do. So we've got 140. We're looking at 148 for the Lotus. 149. 150.35. 535. Oh, it's exactly the same time. Nearly. They're on exactly the same pace here. But it looks like it's going to be all over very soon, because here comes the Buick. It is about to finish first. Meanwhile, the Mustang has pitted. Oh! The T350's overtaken it for fourth. Oh, the poor Mustang. Oh no! Oh, it's fallen far behind. That crash has definitely left it in the dust now. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. That was a good fight for third till it lost, till the Cerberus decided to kill itself. Damn, man. Given another few laps, and I reckon the TVR would have had it eventually. Oh, man. Well, we are done here with the 200 miles of New York. $250,000 credits for that event. Now, let's see what prize car we get. Here we go. It's a Dodge Charger Super Bee. I was expecting something, you know, racier. Something on the lines of a, I don't know, a Group C. Maybe a Chaparral. Apparently not. Thanks, game.